All right, man. Some people may not know what recreational use means. Let's shout out to the brother Minister Jack. I first got her using, and people use different terms. She rifled a stroke. That's about it. It's a hit and run. But basically, for people who don't understand what recreational use means, it means you just using a woman for sex. That's it. You using a woman for sex. She just sexual. She just sex only, right? And you might ask yourself, how do women find themselves in that category? Well, both men and women, we look at each other and we see each other, and she's attractive. Women may say, oh, just as men say, well, I smash her. Women say that as well too, right? So they say that as well too. So now you can say right in there, obviously it's all about the sex, all right? Women know when we approach them and it's about sex. We know when women approach us, it's about sex. But what makes her sex only, or a particular guy for a woman, or wherever you into sex only for a woman on a man's side of things, you may, they could, and they be like, oh, guys be love bombing girls. No, not necessarily. Right? The reason y'all feel like they love bombing is, and I say this all the time when people make that, you see a girl, she's beautiful, or you're very attracted to her, whatever you want to say, you like, man, I can see me being with her. But you start to vet her, or you start to date her, and you start to see red flags, you like, let me get out of here. Or she's just sex only. We categorize y'all that way. They will never be able to really process that or comprehend that. Like, yes, it happens that way. Like, we won't even blink. We won't even make a face. Men that deal with women, we won't even make a face. Like, okay, that's cool. I ain't trying to. You don't judge her, but that's how that goes. You just like, oh, okay. They may say little things. You might, they might just start talking too much about their past sexual experiences, and oh yeah, I had a threesome before, and you like, okay, yeah. She just like, I don't even want to deal with her no more. I'm disappearing, or I just rather just have sex with her, and that's as far as it can go. And unfortunately, a lot of women, they like projects. That's why I like being side chicks. To see if I can get him to leave his main thing for me, even if he told me he wasn't. Or let me see if I can get him to have a commitment. They like to chase. They like to chase that shit. But that's what happens. It's not love bombing. Like the guy was like, oh man, I can see me. And then you said something, or then something happened. And he like, I'm good. So do women ever analyze and think about what they said when they in general, when you go on the internet, or when you talk to men, or when you speaking men, do y'all think about what y'all say? That's crazy. And then for women, he may say something like you might find out he might not have the money you require, right? He may not have a car, or he may not be in a profession that you like. He might be in a bartender. You're like, oh, you a hoe. It could be, or he might be homeless, but guess what? You still gonna sleep with him. But you like, well, I wouldn't marry him, but I would just sleep with him. I wouldn't marry him, but I would have kids with him. I wouldn't marry him, but he can just come hit it. Same thing. Women do it too. Or I wouldn't take him home to my father or my mother or my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that, but I still let him hit it. You hear it all the time. We did a video a couple days ago, or when y'all see this, probably be about a week ago, where the lady was basically saying that, if he got a small thing and I just can't do it, that y'all be wondering why a lot of guys have an issue, like why black women get sexualized so much. Everything y'all do for y'all bodies toward a man, or y'all do, it got something to do with sex. It got something to do with sex. If he can hit it right, he can always hit it. If he can hit it right, I'll procreate with him. If he can hit it right, if he's homeless, he can stay with me. If he can hit it right, I don't care if he just got out of jail. If he can hit it right, I don't care if he a pedo. It's just that's all it is. No other group of woman does that. No other group of women does that. All right, but it is what it is. But that's just it. And women recreational use guys all the time. So don't think it's just a one word term. This is how they end up with bums as their baby daddy, scrubs as their baby daddy. And unfortunately, once a woman has enjoyable sex with a guy, especially a long-term partner, that man will always have access to her. That man will forever have access to her. Did y'all watch The Shy? I started watching after Brandon died, but I seen the clip of like the dude Emmett, his mother got pregnant by his daddy. His daddy was a pookie, he had a whole bunch of kids, and they had this fling when they was younger. This dude, grown ass man, doing the same thing his daddy was doing for the most part. And 20 some years later, whatever it was, 30 some years later, she's still letting the ain't shit daddy smash her. She's still letting the ain't shit daddy smash her. And you hear women say it all the time. Oh, we all got that one person that, if they got it together and came back, we'd just drop everything and leave them for. Yes, that's called fucking pair bonding. Women are able to pair bond with 2, maybe 3 at the most guys in their lifetime. And it happened very, very young. That's why a lot of y'all passed up on the guy y'all pair bonding with. If he wasn't shit, if he was the shit, whatever. And y'all get out here, y'all try to find love. It don't work. Then y'all try to find help. And you be like, well, I can grow to love him. I can grow. No. They don't grow to love. No. If the love wasn't there in the beginning, especially that attraction, they don't grow to love shit. And this is why you see them laid up, baby daddy just got out of prison, baby daddy or baby daddy who don't do shit for the kids, but they still sleeping with them behind your back and you don't know it and you catch them. You like, damn, he don't do nothing. I do everything for y'all. And y'all still, that's because that's who she supposed to be with. She just found somebody like you to pay the bills while she still sleep with him. That's it. And don't think that go for baby mamas neither. That's women in general. Why y'all think so many of the older dudes always go for younger women? Because once that bonding happen, even if the dude go to the upper room, it's still that connection there. So you got to bond with these women early in life, unfortunately. You start dealing with these women 30 and all that, 30, it's over with. You will constantly be compared to the guy that she was supposed to be with. You will constantly be compared to that guy. No matter if you go up and beyond, it's just not the same. And women can't get that through their head that they just built different than we are. And they leave these marriages because they get in a lot of these marriages for help. Because when they were supposed to be with the guy they were supposed to be with for love, they didn't do it. They wanted to go explore more. So, but yeah, recreational use, man, it's a real, it happens on both ends. And usually the people that you shouldn't sexually be with is the ones that you end up having children with, are the ones that's hard to get away from. And that's just the honest truth. But hey, appreciate y'all. Peace.